They go Spanky. Of course, he has to get in the shot. But last year I bought two Walgo boards, and I talked about how I wanted to get the Evolve. That was my first choice, and how I couldn't get customer service to help me with my order. The $1,700 board actually paid for two of these boards and shred lights. So I was happy with the purchase of these two boards that I got, both at $400 with room to spare to buy the shred lights. And a year has passed, and I talked about how I love the hub board, the hub motors, excuse me, how I love the hub motors and how quiet they were. And of course, living by an airport, you got the airplanes overhead, so annoying living near an airport. But anyway, so these two boards here, a year later, one I actually painted. That's my own little artwork, and you can still see the Walgo, the word Walgo, shining through the black paint. I bought actually 2 cans of Krylon spray paint, and I designed this board, which was fun to do, and it's easy too. But yeah. So what I did was I bought these two boards, and I felt dissatisfied, to say the least, only because of the range and the speed. I wanted something a little bit faster, and a year later I decided to bite the bullet. And here we have, remove this, and remove this. In comes this. Now, you're probably wondering what this is, and judging by the title, you already know what it is. But for a whole year, I decided that it's time to step it up and push those Walgo boards aside and get the board that I chose not to get, and I said I would never get, because I don't like the belt drive, too noisy. I don't like maintenance. I just want to get on the board and go. With a belt drive, the cons of a belt drive: super loud, maintenance. I'm too lazy to swap out belts and things of that nature. But at 31 miles on a single charge, how can you ignore something like that? So let's open it up. Excuse me, 31 miles. Oh boy, there you go. "31 miles. That's all I could think about. Now, I could do a fully charged board and just keep riding without having to stop and charge the board. So for $1,900, I think it's worth it. And this is the new GTX. Oh boy, it's heavy. Excuse me, Spanky. And now I know what everybody talks about when they first open up this box. Spanky back. When you first open up this box and see the board for the first time, it's really, really something special. Got your usual books and stickers that come in it. I'm sure you saw enough unboxings to understand what it's about, so. Just sharing with you my first time touching this stuff and seeing all the videos and now actually owning my own board is really special. It feels good. And I'll say this, I don't even want to take it out of the plastic, but this is really nice. Really nice. Oh my goodness. Just the build quality when you feel it and touch it, it's just really nice. Really, really nice. And I'm gonna be honest with you. When I first got the Walgo board, I kind of had the same feeling that I'm having now with the Evolve, but I think it's 10 times more of an excitement touching this board than when I touched the Walgo board. It's like I'm just looking at it and touching it. It's really a really nice board. I really like this board. All right, let me get it out of the bag. Sorry for the sun glare, but this board right here is truly one of those boards that when you take it out of the packaging, you kind of don't want to ride it. You don't want to get it dirty. You just want it to stay in its pristine look. And then you got the charger. Skateboard, you have the actual remote. The R2 remote. me see if I can open this. Okay. R2 remote, and then it has like a little net for the whatever you store in there, keep it in place. Charger and the skate tool. Okay. And I think that's all it came with. I thought I was going to see like some extra bearings or something like that, but I don't see any other. Let me see. Nope, empty. Yeah, that's what it came with. The board already assembled and that box right there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put these two boards away. I mean, if friends come over and want to ride out or whatever, or if I'm on one of those ride outs that the city usually not the city put together, but there's a group that go on ride outs with a bunch of guys, and I'm on this board. I may put this one on my back. I actually ordered a backpack, one of those Evolve backpacks to strap your board to your back, and I'll probably have one of these boards on my back if this one happens to die out or whatever, which I doubt that I'll need this board. But as long as I got this board, I'll be able to ride out and don't even have to worry about a charge at 31 miles on a single charge. But in the event I have to resort to this board, I'll carry it with me. And having this board now, it seems like I have to get some protective wear, knee and elbow guards, and a real helmet because this looks very serious. This board here seems like a beginner board. Seems like to me a beginner board. When I first got the board, I didn't feel the need to buy any protective gear or any of that stuff. I rode it, and surprisingly enough, I didn't feel unsafe on it. But the board died on me twice. The board died on me twice, and I had to carry it, and I was nowhere near any place to charge it. So carrying this board, I regretted not getting the board with a longer range. But it's not a bad board. But this is the board to get. 31 miles on a single charge. So what I'll do is I'll get more familiar with this board. I ordered shred lights for this board like 2 weeks ago, and these shred lights that they upgraded haven't come in yet. So I don't know what the holdup is, but this board here has the shred lights. As you can see, I got the front and the back lights on this board, and because those lights are so good, I decided to stay committed to the shred light company and order lights for this board for nighttime riding and things like that. And come to find out, they upgraded their lights. These lights aren't even available anymore. The model for these lights don't even exist anymore. The upgrade basically canceled out. The upgrade canceled out those lights, and the new lights are supposed to be able to charge them while they're still mounted to the board. These lights here, the first generation lights, I have to dismount them from its harness in order to charge them. The new lights are supposedly, you could charge them while they're still on the board and you don't have to dismount them. So that's that's an added feature that's definitely going to be helpful when I put these lights on this board. But yeah, you have these motors in the back. And again, I still have my feelings about belt-driven boards and the noise that belt-driven boards make, and that's going to be required to basically enjoy the board. Because when the belt breaks or when the belt needs to be changed, it's going to take some time in order for me to do that. And I just want to get on my board and ride. But for 31 miles on a single charge, it's all going to be worth it. So I'm going to get familiar with this board, and then I'll have another video riding the board and telling you my thoughts about how it feels on the city street, the cracks and the potholes and everything else like that. And that's why I bought this board too, because these wheels here are not made for street potholes. And just if you know anything about the streets in New York, they are brutal on these type of wheels, and your feet, after riding it for a little while, you feel it in your legs. But when you get on this now, there's air in those tires. It has to be a lot smoother. It has to be. So what I'll do is I'll get everything situated, and then on my next video I'll tell you how I feel after I ride this for a little while. Till next time. Oh, there goes Spanky. He's looking for things to do, I see, or he wants some attention, right, Spanky? Say hi, Spanky. No, not eat the camera. Just say hi. You like my new board? Okay, no, oh my goodness. Why is this dog just so happy? You happy like me with this board? Yeah, he has to smell the box. It smells good, don't it? Yeah, those boards are going to be put away. We got a new board in the family. It's called the Evolve. All right, one more shot of the Evolve. Let me pick this up. This is really nice. It just feels so premium. Oh my goodness, I don't want to get it dirty, but I'm gonna have to. All right, y'all, till next time.